So I'm going to show you how I make the self-checking quizzes on Google Slides. So I have this one right here, and I'm going to kind of dissect this, kind of like so I can show you. And then I'm going to move these over here. Okay, so I have my background, and then I have my text box. I just made this a text box with a white fill-in and then with a pink little outline right there, and then I added my little question in there. I made that, and then what I did is I added a transparent rectangle. So you go to shapes and then you go to rectangle right here, and then you make it cover the whole, you make the rectangle cover the whole side. And I made it transparent, and what I mean by that is that I have that right there, okay? So then what I did is I went and I added 3 individual text boxes on top of what I already have. Let me go and make that transparent so you can see it. Ooh, not that. Let's see, undo. This, I want that transparent. All right, there you go. So if you notice, I have the background with my text, and then I have, it's like layers, and then I have my rectangle layer right here, and then I have my text boxes right here with the answer choices that I can actually click on. So how I get it to make it be self-checking is you do this. That right there, if it's an actual present mode, and if a kid clicks on anywhere that's not the answer choice, I don't want that presentation to go anywhere. So you link it back to its own slide. So I'm going to press X right there so I can show you what it looks like. You're going to link it back to slide 2. And then these right here, you have to link them to if it's either the correct one or the wrong one. Now, if you look over here, I have a try again or correct after every question that I have. So I did a lot of copying and pasting, if you notice right there. So I believe 2 is correct. So if you look right here, I linked it to slide 4. This one is wrong. So I linked the actual box, like the actual text box, to slide 3. And then I linked that one to slide 3. You can actually link the text just by highlighting it and linking the text. So let me show you how that would look. Sites in this presentation. I think that one was wrong. So if I try to link it to slide 3, like that, it'll show up like an actual link, like that. But I want the kids to click on the text on the actual box. So that's why I linked the actual box. So then I go over here. Same process. I have my background is my background, and then I put my text or whatever I wanted to put on it. Then I added this transparent rectangle. You link that back to its own self. So you link it back to slide 3. Then this box right here is an actual text box that I filled it in and put my words in there. And since that one says back, I want, if they click on that, they're gonna have to go back to that slide 2. So that's why it's linked to slide 2. And then slide 4, this is linked to its own self. And then this right here is linked to slide 5 because slide 5 is the next question. So if we go through it, let me go to present. Now, if you notice right here, I put it needs to be in presentation mode in order for it to work as a self-checking quiz. And then I put the clicking needs to be inside the blue rectangle. And the reason I put that is because if you're like on a laptop, if you click on that section right there, it will actually take you through the PowerPoint itself. Well, we don't want that. So that's why I put, and that's why I made it blue. I put that the clicking needs to stay inside of the actual blue line. So let's see, view, present. So click here to begin. I linked that to slide 2. Here's my answer. That's not the answer, so we go back. That's not the answer, so we go back. And then it's really just about linking all these slides. It's like kind of like a little maze that you have to do. So I actually found this method on a YouTube video, but it was like 4 years old, and I don't know if there's any newer method to this. I couldn't really find a video that was recent. But anyways, if you have any questions, just leave a comment below and I will do my best to answer.